After I was diagnosed with my cancer, I went through chemotherapy, radiation, multiple surgeries, and then treatment. I kind of noticed some swelling in my leg, and that's when AIROS came into my life. Hi, my name is Denise McCarthy, and I've been living with lymphedema for about 7 years. So my daily routine starts obviously in the morning. I get up, first thing I do is I look at my leg. So I'm feeling my leg, I'm doing some MLD and putting some lotion on, and then after that's all done, then I'll put the pump on my leg. It's my time. I can use it whether I'm going through work emails. Sometimes it's just mentally preparing myself for the day, and sometimes it's falling back asleep because it's so comfortable and it feels so good and it's so relaxing. The rest of the day, it isn't just going downstairs and sitting for 8 hours. I have to make sure I'm getting up, I'm moving, I'm twisting. If swelling starts to kind of get a little too much for the leg, over lunch I'll come back upstairs and I'll put the pump on my leg again. And that's another thing that I like about the AIROS is it starts quickly. So I can put that pump on and in under a minute, it's already inflating and I'm starting to feel the effects of it. Before lymphedema, before cancer, before all of it, I was so independent, like fiercely independent. And then I had to become very dependent on other people because my leg was so big and it was so uncomfortable. And after that reduction and started using the pump, when everything just started to feel good, I had a lot of small wins throughout the day. I could walk up the steps, carrying a laundry basket. Being able to stand to cook dinner. Before I couldn't stand to cook dinner, or I'd have to have my leg propped up. My hips are so much happier, now that I start to use the pump consistently. Being able to do some yard work, walking the dogs. I wasn't able to move. I physically wasn't able to move before, and now I can move. So I can travel now with the AIROS 8. That is my #1 tool when I travel. But I still carry that same routine that I do at home. I use it when I travel. Again, that same routine. If I'm walking around the ship too much or my leg's starting to feel achiness, that to me is when I always run back to that AIROS. And it takes that achiness, that heaviness away because it's just moving the fluid. It's keeping everything moving. It's hard when you see how the treatment works so well and you think, oh, I don't need the pump. I don't need it anymore. And then you try and go a day or two and you're, again, running right back to it. So I never take a break from my treatment. Going in the pool is my #1 thing that I love to do to help with my leg. I walk around the pool, I'll do some leg kicks, some squats, some jumping, anything to do to keep the fluid moving, get it moving. Water is that natural compression, and then when I get out of the pool, I put the pump on, and it's just an extension of the pool. It's just gonna keep pumping from the foot up to the thigh, and it's gonna get rid of that fluid, and that's always the goal. Putting the AIROS compression device on my leg is something that I look forward to every night. I can sit and that's me time. That is 100% my me time for 1 hour, and my family knows it. A lot of times I don't even answer my phone. I used to feel guilty that I had to take this hour every day for myself. No, this is about me and I'm just gonna do it, but that is my hour, my therapy. My goal is just to live and have fun and be happy. I'm gonna do what I want to do and what I have to do. And at the end of the day, I'm happy.